Welcome back to Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. I'm Pokemon Dragon. Or Dragon Pokemon. It's one of those two. Anyways, Pokemon Dragon. And we're continuing Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. So, we found all this evidence. We found a letter that says, I know. And a picture.
What does this mean?
Coven. Why don't we ask Deacon about it, since we didn't do that last episode? Does nothing. Why don't we talk to her?
Hi.
I'm done talking, okay?
What about the picture? Okay, fine. Guess we can't talk to her. What's our main objective? Talk to Deirdre. Of course it is.
Well?
She's protecting something. Or someone.
Okay, yeah, obvi. But what?
I don't know yet. I'm getting through to her, though. We have to go to the Hathorn house. Tonight.
Tonight? Like, in the dark?
Yeah. Do you have flashlights?
You do remember what I told you about that place, right?
You know what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay here and see if maybe May feels like talking to you.
Be careful out there, Drew.
There's no such thing as ghosts, Deirdre. I'll be fine.
No, not ghosts. People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it to not be true. Could be a wild animal or a toxic waste dump, I don't know. Just keep your guard up, okay?
Wow. That was really sweet.
All right, let's not hug or anything. You should check in with Lauren Holt. She still lives up there. Take the keys for my car. It's way too far of a walk all the way there. And remember, things happen after midnight in Salem. Be careful.
Okay, I know ghosts aren't real, but why are we going to the Hathorn house at night? Second of all, that's a bad idea. If this, game has any scary parts, I'm most likely going to scream. I am very jumpy when it comes to jump scares. I don't like being scared. So, just a warning, you might hear me scream. Especially if there's ghosts. I know ghosts aren't real, but still. This is a horror video game. So, that doesn't mean it won't be scary. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game and it's completely terrifying. Yes, I have watched that. And no, I'm not playing it. I would be terrified and never sleep again. Why are we going in the middle of the night? The night is where you go to sleep, not go to a creepy mansion. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm just going to keep clicking until I figure out how to get there. I believe this is the way to it. Please don't be a ghost. What was that? Oh, great. Now it's lightning. Please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost. Why are we going towards it? I'm not a horror game person. Why did she scream?
Not creepy. Not at all.
There was no need for that.
Frank!
Nancy, you sound excited.
Yeah, well, guess where I am right now.
I, wouldn't even begin to.
Salem, Massachusetts.
Joe, how the heck did you guys know?
We read about the Hathorn house in the Globe. Suspected arson.
Your name was mentioned. Not as a suspect, obviously. Tegan Perry mentioned she had hired you to investigate.
Hired? Huh. That's news to me. I came here as a favor for Deirdre.
Deirdre Shannon? Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, it's a strange case all around. So, what can I help you guys with?
Well, we're working this case and a few legal questions have arisen.
My father would probably be more helpful than me, guys.
Yeah, well, we prefer to call you because of, history.
What my brother is trying to say is that there are some similarities to an old case we worked on.
Sure. If you want to send me your notes, I can look them over for you.
Great. That's great.
Salem's pretty close to Boston. If you guys have the time, you should come up here and check it out while I'm in town.
Really? Yeah. It would be good to catch up.
I don't know, Nancy. With our special detective powers, we might be mistaken for witches. Heard they don't fare well up there.
Are you kidding me? They love you guys. Did you know that Salem is the only police force that has a witch as an official emblem?
I don't think that's true.
I'll bet you on it.
Okay, you're on. I'll take payment when we arrive in Salem. Maybe in a week or so.
A week?
Hopefully I won't be here then. But if you can make it up earlier, great.
Good talking to you, Nance.
Yeah, same to you two. Bye.
Why did she scream? There was no need for screaming. She made me scared of a stick figure because of her screaming. There was no need for that.
Creepy. Creepy.
Okay, let's keep going. Please be no more ghost. Oh, this is a nice house. Not creepy looking at all. What is that? Oh, please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost. Oh, creepy sounds.
What are you doing here?
Oh my gosh.
Are you Lauren Holt?
You're trespassing. This is private property.
Thank goodness it's not a ghost.
I'm giving you one chance to explain yourself.
I'm an investigator. I'm a friend of May Perry's. What?
You're lying to me.
I'm not.
May doesn't have any friends, except Tegan. So you're either May's friend, or you're an investigator. But you're not both. So what are you?
You don't know May as well as you think.
I know her a lot better than you do.
Can I come in?
Well, you're not leaving, are you?
Did I fail?
My
Oh,
name
no.
is Nancy Drew.
What do you want, Nancy Drew?
Never mind. She scared me.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about...
About the Hathorn house. Sit down. You drink tea?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to lie to you, Lauren.
Yes, you did.
You don't
You
sneak
wanted
up.
to talk to me by any means, so here we are.
I don't know.
So, what do you want to know?
You don't sneak up on people. Especially when there are creepy sounds. Okay, we're just gonna start with the first thing and, you know, just...
Is Luminous Infusions your shop?
Yes,
What do you do there? Just curious.
it's a tea room and modern apothecary. You know, before there was a pharmacist, the town relied on an herbalist to provide medicines for headaches and sickness and energy and stuff like that.
Okay. Cool. Well, that she likes herbs and
Interesting.
plants.
Did Francis Tuttle teach you this?
No, I taught myself.
Oh, cool.
I really gotta stop talking when they're talking. Yeah, let me quiet now.
What can you tell me about the history of the Hathorn house?
Built by Judge John Hathorn in 1695, the man flat out stole the land from the people he sentenced to death. Property has changed hands many times over the years, with Francis Tuttle being the most recent owner.
I really do appreciate you talking to me.
Are you done with your questions yet?
Now,
What were you doing 2 nights ago?
Why do you care? The house was burned a week ago.
Well, actually, there's something else I'm looking into as well.
I've almost had enough of your questions.
Have you looked for the will?
Of course, but I can't find it. Believe me, I've tried to find it, and now the judge is giving me days to deliver or the town will take control. I don't have a copy, but I know one exists. Frances told me all the time that the Hathorn house and its grounds would be mine if something ever happened to her. She knew that I would take care of this place better than anyone else.
What happens to you?
I won't be here anymore. But I have representation, a professional lawyer. Her name's Alicia Cole. She's helping me out.
Look, Lauren, I apologize for approaching you like I did. It was wrong, and I should have known better.
I appreciate you being straight with me. I'm sorry I've been a little angry. I've been dealing with a lot lately.
So, I saw the ghost out in the cemetery.
The scarecrow?
Yeah, I've heard there were ghosts out here, but all I saw was that.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I've seen a lot of weird things. So far, I've yet to find one without a rational explanation.
Then there's nothing to talk about.
But why does everyone think there are ghosts out here?
A town this old is bound to have some unbelievable stories.
So you've seen one.
You don't live here. You wouldn't understand.
So you have.
I'm getting a little tired. I think we've talked enough, don't you?
Of course. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Ooh, there are ghosts. Oh, I really hope I don't see one. That's gonna be really creepy.
Whoever is doing this, you're not frightening me away.
Who?
Not possible. That's
that?
not possible.
That's a ghost. Oh my gosh, that's a freaking ghost.
Curse not the darkness.
Oh my gosh, that's not creepy at all.
It's
Curse
not real.
the
It's
darkness.
not real.
Oh my gosh.
Drew! What's going on? You weren't answering your phone. What's wrong?
Oh jeez.
I saw it. Her. I guess it could have been him too. It was too confusing to really make out.
What are you talking about?
The ghost, Deirdre. The ghost at Hathorn House. The
Oh
one
my
we were talking about. I saw it.
Wow. Never thought you'd try to pull a joke like this. I underestimated.
Lightning is not helping.
This is a really good performance. Very un-Nancy Drew-like.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a joke. Deirdre, I saw her. Didn't you want me to see it? Didn't you want me to look into it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think for a second that you would. I guess I thought you'd go up there and find smoke and mirrors or whatever it is you do. You're saying it's real?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not used to being so freaked out.
Wait, you didn't leave my car out there, did you?
What? No. I've calmed down enough to drive back outside.
Good. I could get you more chowder.
Don't think it'll help. I need answers.
Okay, so let's go through it.
I do find working a mystery strangely calming.
What is wrong with this lightning? Let's do something
I found
calming.
out something interesting from Lauren Holt. Did you know that Francis Tuttle had a will?
Judge Danforth never mentioned that.
Because they can't find it, they assume it doesn't exist.
So if it does exist, Lauren would get the estate.
Yeah. Oh, and that lawyer, Alicia Cole, represents her.
How's that working out for her?
There doesn't seem to be much progress made.
Yeah, well, without a will, what can she really do?
I don't know how to explain it, but I saw something.
I don't know what to tell you, Drew.
And only
It's
this
as weird
lightning.
as moon chunk cheese ice cream and sandals with socks. But my instinct is
That the two are related. Fire and the ghosts.
right. You're not buying Olivia's story that some coven of witches came here to unleash ghosts to take revenge by burning it down, though. Right?
Right. It's unlikely anyway.
You really think what you saw
No.
was real?
It's worse than that. I think in order to know, I need to see it again. And you need to come with me. Tomorrow.
Alright, I'm definitely
Okay.
turning up the voice.
And then we can plan road trips to find Bigfoot and aliens and the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness
Sounds
Monster.
fun to me. It's been a long day. I think I'm just gonna call it a night.
You do look kinda... Well, maybe don't video chat with the boyfriend.
Ooh, so that is his
At
boyfriend
least not
or
until
her
you get
boyfriend.
the twigs out of your hair.
I I appreciate your concern. Hey,
What? You want that chowder now? The offer expired.
I was going to say, we make a pretty good team.
See? That's proof right there. You are definitely hallucinating.
In a second. Gotta turn up the voice. Because the lightning was being too loud and I couldn't hear a single word they were saying. Huh. Maybe it's something to do with the master. I'll just turn it down a few. Alright, let's turn up the creepy music. The appent. And this too. And the sounds of it. Okay. Jeez. I'm coming. I had to turn it up.
There's always an explanation. Gotta remember that.
What is the town of Greenwich, New York?
Sorry?
They have a witch on their emblem.
We won!
Really?
Sending you a pic. When can we expect payment?
That's a fire department logo. I said police.
Public safety. It's all the same. A technicality.
There's something I have to get off my chest. I saw a ghost.
Sorry, what?
This case, I've never seen anything like it. It felt real. I couldn't explain it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Hold on. Say no more. It just so happens that ghost hunting is our specialty.
Wait, what?
We're not passing on a chance like this. Be there before you know it.
Oh, good.
You really want to. Talk to you later.
No, the ghost hunters are coming. Make the ghost go away. Ghost literally... The lightning was not helping. Sorry, I'm very easily scared. What's wrong with her vision? Oh boy. That was terrifying.
Good morning, sunshine.
I'm gonna be
time is it?
scared.
It's early. Hurry up, get dressed, and meet me downstairs. I have something to cheer you up.
Is it a scary ghost? Oh, I think this was a bad idea. Note, don't play horror games at night. Don't look behind you? Oh boy, there it goes. Ghost will steal your soul? May isn't talking? Did you say something to her? Nothing in particular. The force is giving me the chills. I can't actually believe that you're going out there. And if you see a ghost, don't let it take your soul. It's so much brighter. I think I'm already dressed, so we're just gonna go downstairs.
Oh my, not good, not good, not good!
Y'all do not know how to cook. It's burning.
What are you guys doing in here?
They're trying their best to unimpress me. Mission accomplished.
Nancy! Hi! Joe was just, making an effort.
Failing? You mean?
Oh, that's what that smell is.
I tried showing him the ropes, but he wants to prove he can do it without my help.
Yeah,
She
we're
could set
not
out the
eating
ingredients
him.
for Johnny cakes before she had to run, but I gotta admit, it's been a while since I last whipped something up.
Yeah, we're not eating that.
Successfully.
Oh, I love Johnny cakes. I can help.
Of course you can.
Please tell me I don't have to cook.
All right, Hardy, step down before we have another fire on our hands.
Now what?
All right, let's see. Step 1. 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar. This can't be right.
I told you I couldn't keep up with her, so I improvised. I'm 100% certain about the amounts, though.
Let's approach this sensibly. What do we need?
Flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder.
Salt, sugar, baking powder, flour, cornmeal. 1 cup. 1 cup of. 1 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, I don't think we need 1 cup of salt. We just need
1 teaspoon of salt. Salt. 1 teaspoon of salt.
Looks right to me.
Okay. Sugar.
1 spoon of
Probably need more sugar.
sugar. 1 spoon of 1 cup of
Do you think 1 cup of sugar is too much? Let's go with flour.
flour.
I think you've got it.
1 spoon of cornmeal.
Do you expect us to eat this?
1 spoon of sugar.
I think you've got it.
Baking powder. 1 spoon baking powder.
Looks right to me.
Oh, that just erases it. Ugh, I don't know how to make food. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 1
1 teaspoon
of
baking powder.
baking powder.
I want to say I trust your
1 spoon of salt.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
1 spoon of sugar. Flour.
Let's go with cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but
1 spoon
Wait.
of
Do you think 1 spoon of cornmeal is not enough? I know flour.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
1 cup sugar. 1 cornmeal.
I think you've got it.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
I told you I don't know how to bake. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of
Baking powder.
That's what I tried too.
That's perfect. Okay.
Uh-oh.
1 spoon of
Cornmeal.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but this has me a bit worried.
No, 1 teaspoon of cornmeal is probably not enough.
1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of baking.
I want to say I trust your judgment.
Okay, blah blah blah.
1
We don't
cup
care.
cornmeal.
I think you've got it.
1
cup of
flour.
Looks right to me.
1 spoon of sugar.
Sugar.
We're getting there.
1 spoon of salt.
Do you
Salt.
expect us to eat this?
2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of 1 teaspoon. Wait, 2 tablespoons, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of flour, sugar, and salt? That makes no sense. Okay. probably add
1
more
spoon of
sugar.
Looks right to me.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
I'm gonna be here forever. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking
1
powder.
teaspoon of baking powder.
I want to say
Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 2 tablespoons of corn. Of sugar.
1 spoon of sugar.
We're getting there.
1 spoon of sugar.
We're getting there.
Okay. 1 cup of flour.
1 flour.
I think you've got it.
1 corn.
I think you've got it.
Oh, it's 2 cups of flour. Two tablespoons of cornmeal. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 2 tablespoons of sugar.
1 teaspoon of.
We probably can't do that much. Okay.
1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Probably.
That's what I tried too.
Blah, blah, blah. We don't care. We want what you
Cornmeal.
think.
1 spoon cornmeal.
Do you expect us?
1 spoon cornmeal.
I want to say I trust your judgment.
Okay, 1 cup of flour.
1 flour.
I think you've got it.
1 cup of
sugar. 1 cup of sugar.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
1 spoon salt. This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
I'm about very close about just looking this up. I don't know how to bake. The instructions don't make sense. 1 cup of flour, sugar, salt. 1 cup of flour and sugar. Oh, 1 cup of flour and sugar. That's probably
1
made sense.
Flour.
Looks right to me.
1 cup of sugar.
Do you expect us?
Okay, 2 tablespoons of cornmeal.
1 spoon cornmeal.
Do you expect us to eat?
1 spoon cornmeal.
I want to say I trust your...
1 salt.
That's what I tried too. Uh-oh.
1 teaspoon baking powder. This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
What is... Can I just come back to this? This is gonna be the whole video of me figuring out this recipe. I really don't want to look it up. Okay, 1 cup of... This is marked out, so it's probably 1 cup of flour and sugar. But we tried that, and we tried everything. I wonder if it's 1 tablespoon
1 spoon of
baking powder. Let's try that.
baking.
I think you've got it.
1 teaspoon
1
of salt.
teaspoon of salt.
I think you've got it.
1 cup
1
of
cup of flour.
flour.
I think you've got it.
1 cornmeal.
2
I wanna say
tablespoons of cornmeal.
1 cornmeal.
Do you expect us to?
And 1 cup of sugar.
Do you expect us to eat this? Get it together.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
What? I'm literally done with this. How do you make Johnny Cake? Maybe just look up the real recipe for it. Okay, we need flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder. Baking powder has to be the lowest and salt. Sugar and flour has to be the same. Wait, we don't need cornmeal. It says 2 tablespoons of sugar.
1 spoon sugar.
I think you've got it.
I'm not done
1
with this.
spoon sugar.
I think you've got it.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of baking.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but this has me a bit worried.
1
I got
sugar.
We're getting there.
1 sugar.
I think you've got it.
1 spoon of
It never says salt. Well, it does up here, 1 cup of salt, but 1 cup of salt is too much. It's probably
1 spoon salt.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but this has me a bit worried.
1 teaspoon baking.
Do you expect
1 cup flour.
We're getting there.
1 flour.
do you expect us to eat this? Get it together.
This doesn't look
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Let's
Okay,
throw
I'm
this
done
out
with
and
this.
try again.
I am done with this. I'm done making your stupid Johnny cakes. Watch it be so simple. That I'm just overthinking it. But I'm done. I don't want this to be too long of a video. I'm just gonna look it up. Give me 1 second.
One cup baking.
Do you expect us to eat this? Get it together.
One cup of cornmeal. Flour.
I think you've got it.
1 cup cornmeal.
We're getting there.
1 spoon sugar.
We're getting there.
1 spoon of sugar.
We're getting there.
1 spoon of salt.
I want to say I trust your judgment, but
1 teaspoon of
What? Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on.
1 flour.
We're getting.
1 corn.
We're getting.
1 spoon sugar.
We're getting.
1 sugar. 1
And yes,
spoon sugar.
I
Looks right to me.
looked it up.
1 spoon.
I didn't
1
want this to be
spoon
too long.
of baking
We're getting there.
So I'm sorry if
salt. 1 teaspoon salt.
We're getting there. That looks great. Let's tackle the next step.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Second step. We have to fill the bowl until the weight is just right.
Quick heads up. This is about where things started to go south last time.
Hey!
Got it.
let's just trust that Nancy knows what she's doing.
Okay, at least I got through the first step, even if I had to look it up. Okay, what? Okay, milk has to be 8 ounces. Vanilla. Dash of nutmeg. And an egg.
This doesn't look right. Let's scrub this out and try again.
Maybe it's 2 eggs. Okay, 1 stick of butter. That doesn't look right. It has to be even. So, 2 eggs. One stick of butter. Dash. Dash.
That looks great. Let's tackle the next step.
That was easier than the first step.
Finally, my favorite part.
Timing is
I thought your
important.
favorite
Don't
part was
flip
eating.
the batter
My
roll. Be ready
next
to flip
favorite part.
when steaming
Dear
hot. Watch out,
goodness.
don't burn the cake.
Joe, could you help me pour while I flip?
Sure thing.
I'm burning them! I'm burning them! This is actually harder than I would expected.
This is going great.
Hey, at least I'm not burning
I
them.
think.
Look, I've only burnt one.
Almost there. Just a few more to go. All
That was easy. I just
these
couldn't
smell
figure out the
delicious.
first step.
great job, Nancy.
You're welcome.
These look amazing.
I'm not doing that again.
Okay. May, these are the Hardy brothers, Frank and Joe.
We're very interested in your case.
Uh-huh. They're good friends of mine. They're going to help us with the investigation. The more people we have working on this, the better chance we have of solving the case.
Cool.
Joe, you need to learn how to cook. Maybe let Frank teach you. Otherwise, how are you going to impress anyone?
Solving crimes impresses people.
So does committing them. What? It's true. Not saying I'm impressed by that. Just stating a fact. I prefer someone who possesses a deep intellectual appreciation. And table manners.
You want to be impressed? We should finally show her our business plan for our new business. What? It's very businessy.
What? What is it?
Well, Joe and I have been talking recently about making things a bit more official. Since we're always called to solve crimes, we thought that maybe we should start getting paid for it.
We're starting our very own detective agency. License, insurance, the whole thing. And
we want to know if you'd be interested in being a partner.
Partner?
Ooh.
Table that. All right, Drew. Why not update everyone on where we're at?
So, I guess you're wondering about the thing I mentioned.
Yes, sounds super exciting.
I already told them about the whole sighting.
Yeah, I can't explain it. Yet.
Even with the most modern scientific techniques available, there are many phenomena that we still cannot explain. I believe what you saw was real.
What?
Sure, some sort of combination of gaseous blow-off and light refraction.
No, supernatural. A ghost, a real ghost, with thoughts and memory and agency.
I'm not so sure.
I just built some new equipment that I'd love to try out.
I'm sure it's nothing. But we'll go to the cemetery today and investigate anyway. Maybe we can add ghost hunting to our detective services.
Ghosts aren't real.
Kidding.
But whatever we saw was terrifying. It was in our dreams. Oh my gosh. I am not going to be able to sleep tonight.
One thing I'd like to do today is check the town archives.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to handle this. You were gonna look into the history of ownership of the Hathorn house, right?
Yeah, sure. We can go together.
No. It's better if I handle this solo. I'm a whiz with microfiche. Don't ask me why.
Sounds like a story.
And I'm not going to tell it to you, okay?
So, Nancy, what do you think we should focus on for the investigation?
Find out what the ghost wants.
The arson that happened last week.
And we haven't had the chance to collect any alibis yet.
We need to ask everyone we've met where they were on the night of the arson. Corroborating their answers with whomever they were with will help bring into focus who is and isn't a suspect. Judge Danforth mentioned that he was the victim of a burglary.
What was stolen?
We don't know.
The judge was working with Tegan on developing a case for the Accused Witches organization.
The what?
The descendants of the accused witches of the 1692 Salem witch trials. They're staking a claim to the Hathorn estate due to unjust dispossession and execution of their ancestors. It's one of the reasons I searched for the Book of Apologies in Austria, as it contains a record of wronged families. But someone swiped it from right under my nose. And around the time of the arson, there was a burglary at the judge's office.
Too coincidental not to be connected.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'd like to review the crime scene at the courthouse for any clues.
The judge might not let you do that. He didn't sound very forthcoming.
True. But maybe my father can convince him. They're old friends. I can give him a call.
All right, what else?
We need to figure out how the theft from Mosam Castle is connected to this case.
Theft of what?
The Book of Apologies. My dad asked me to retrieve it from Mosam Castle in Austria, as a favor for Judge Danforth, who works here in Salem. It details all the victims of the witch trials, some of which are still unknown to this day.
However, this book was stolen as well, 3 days ago, when Nancy was there.
Why was this book all the way in Austria?
Great question.
The resident historian told me the judge who wrote the book willed all his belongings to be preserved by whichever museum would have them at the time. That must be how it ended up in an Austrian castle, for safekeeping.
Well, that certainly didn't stop the thief, whoever it is.
I can ask around about alibis during this time period as well. See if anyone in town can't be accounted for. Might point us in the right direction.
I have something to add. Whoever is responsible for this crime is going to great lengths to cover it up. We don't know if these people are dangerous. Remember that. And be careful.
Okay, everyone, this is where we're ending it off today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and go start your adventure.